ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad shits. Subscribe.
Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here doing another Marvel Legends action figure review with a 2-in-1 video on the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1 movies, Peter B. Parker and The Spot. I have really not been that excited for either of these two figures. We shall see. So far, the clips I've seen of The Spot actually make me look forward to The Spot a little bit more, so I'm already kind of getting a little bit won over by this one. The Peter B. Parker, not so much yet. And we have a unique sticker right over there. It says, inspired by Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Okay, so this is actually an Into the Spider-Verse figure, not an Across the Spider-Verse figure, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, on the back, you can see all the other figures from the wave. There's product shots of each of the characters right there. Not much more on the side, top, or bottom. So let's get to it and crack these things open. But first, if you're trying to get your Marvel Legends, you can do so on Whatnot. We have been hosting incredible giveaways on Whatnot. We've given away a HasLab Galactus. We've given away a Robosin Optimus Prime. We've given away a Giant Man Build-A-Figure wave. And this coming Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we are giving away a Marvel Legends Toy Biz Sentinel Build-A-Figure wave, complete, all mint on card. A lot of fun. I hope you guys come through. We listen to cool music, hang out, chat, sell figures via auction. It's always been a good time. Hope to see you there. Check it out today. Link in the description below. And here are the figures out of the packaging, and I gotta be honest with you guys. I am truly being honest with you. These figures are a lot better than I thought they were going to be. I had a lot more fun with them than I initially thought. In the packaging, they do look lame, and there are still things about these figures that I think are a bit lame, especially with the Spider-Man figure. So anyway, let's get a closer look. I'm going to go ahead and start with that Spider-Man, that Peter B. Parker figure, and then we'll take a closer look at Spot. So I know it's a somewhat complicated idea to grasp over here. I am happier with the figure than I thought I was going to be, but the things that I'm disappointed about the figure are still very much there. Like, for instance, this color red, it just looks really cheap to me, and I wish they painted the cobweb pattern into the figure. You can see the basic figure from Into the Spider-Verse right here, which I've had. I mean, they don't look that different from each other. Damn, it could possibly... No, it's not the same head sculpt, but you know what I mean? This is a super cheap toy. It shouldn't look like that. It should look more premium. Now, I know this is a $100 figure over here. This is the Mafex version, and you can see it has a lot more sculpted details in there. Okay, I guess, and it has all the cobweb pattern painted in there. I would have loved to have had that on this one. So, you know, it's just... It does fall short in that regard. Comparing it to the Peter B. Parker from Into the Spider-Verse, the cobweb lines are a lot more defined on this figure than they are on this one. This one looks like the mold didn't take properly or something. Like, it looks a little bubbly with these lines over here. They're not as well defined. It is a new sculpt, though. You can see the abs right over there. So this is the one without the paunch. This is all new right over here. There's not that much reuse, or less reuse than I initially thought there would be. I love how the arms look, minus the cobweb pattern. The color does change a little bit on the elbows right there. Paint looks good on the back. I like the color choice for the blue. Looks pretty nice. So, yeah, nice pinless joints right here. Works for me. We have the same sweats that we'd seen before, but we have the same ankle right here, and this is new, and we have brand new Peter Parker patas right over there, unless they're taken from another figure that I didn't know about. But yeah, it's the articulation that I really do like about this figure, though. He does come with a complete set of thwipping hands, as you can see right over here, and he does come with a set of fisted hands. Just wish he had an interchangeable lower torso. That would have been nice, so we can get a full-on Parker Spider-Man. So the articulation with this figure is better than I thought it was going to be, and so much to the point where I wish they utilized these articulation points here with some of the other figures like the Spider-Gwen and the Miles. But anyway, you can get Peter's head to move upward that much, which is really great range of movement. You can move it all the way down, get it shifting forward and back like a pile driver, turn side to side, a little bit of head wobbling right there. Shoulder joints are kind of stiff. I can't really get them into a 90-degree turn as easy as I'd like, or they don't even move up to 90 degrees. So you can see that right there. They do move in all the way. You could rotate a full 360. You have the bicep swivel. You have the double jointed elbows. All the hands turn side to side and hinge up and down. Really great torso articulation over here with the diaphragm joint, diaphragm pivoting, and he can crunch forward a little bit and back more so. And then you have similar articulation at the waist. You can get him to pivot right over here. And with both joints, he can move forward that much, and he doesn't look all weird, not like the Miles Morales figure. It looked all hecka weird when you had him crunch forward like that, get him bent all the way back right there. So yeah, that makes me happy. The legs move outward right here, and he can kick forward at a 90-degree angle, back a little bit, upper thigh cut, pinless double jointed knees. He does have calf rotation right there, or shin rotation. Ankles do move down, they do move up, and he has beautiful ankle pivot. Yeah, I really do like this more than I thought I was going to. I think there's a face underneath there, or it's making me feel that way, which is really cool. I didn't expect that. It looks pretty neat, man. I like how this spot in the middle of the face is contoured to look like there's a face underneath there. Plus, there's indentation in the sculpt right here. You get a little point right over there at the top of the head. And the whole figure has this very reflective, glossy plastic to it, and I think that makes it feel a little bit more quality than I initially thought it would be. There's not a lot of paint detail, but the sculpt has nice little love handle wrinkles right over here. You can see the chest muscles right there. It's a very weird design. You get these long limbs. These joints have held up just fine. These figures, I feel like, are pretty strong figures. I got a little bit of splotch on the spot right over there. But I've gotten this one, the Peter B. Parker, the Spider-Man 2099, all to stand on one foot. And look at his tiny little butt right there. And then long, skinny legs right there. And he's got these long, skinny legs. And you know what? You can get him standing on one foot. I was able to do it. And he's pretty fun to pose around, man. It is so weird looking, but I've gotten accustomed to it. I actually kind of like it now, especially after seeing a little bit more in the trailer. My attitude towards these characters changes when I see them in action. And you can see we have this right hand right here, and then we also get a wide open left hand. I guess that's for spot throwing. He does come with an even set of fisted hands, which is cool. I wish he did come with his own spot. I did substitute and use a whole bunch of these because, yeah, we know I got a ton of these right here from McFarlane, so those are my faux spots for right now. But you also get these Miles Morales accessories right here, which is pretty cool. I think this is pretty badass. It's missing a little bit of red on the suit right over there. You cannot articulate this head or anything. And you can take this off the clear stand. That does come with the figure, so that's pretty cool. Just port that right in there, so that works out well. Then you also get this hand coming through the spot accessory, which looks really good. I like this also. So this one you can just clip on over here. You could use one or both, you know, same time, whatever you want to do. I had fun with this. I do like this accessory, and it does come with the clear stand too, which is cool. Then for the spots articulation, you do have the head on the neck hinge, so you can get him to look up all the way as well, and he will move downward. You get side to side motion right here. It does have a little bit of an angle to it due to the sculpt of the chin right there. No real head pivoting. Shoulders will move outward at a 90 degree very easily, or at 90 degrees. You could rotate a full 360, bicep swivel. Then you have those thin double jointed elbows that work out really well. Then all the hands turn side to side. They hinge up and down. You do want to be careful with these joints, but I feel like they are pretty durable. I haven't had anything break on me, but if I was being super careless, I could imagine breaking it. Anyway, or breaking a joint somewhere. It has a decent crunch forward and crunch back. You do get some gap right over there. I guess it goes with the character to have a big old spot right there. Oh, God, I'd rather not have the gap, though. That's not me saying it's cool. I'm just saying, you know, as a joke. Anyway, you can move the legs outward that far. He will kick forward pretty high and back a little bit. Upper thigh cut. You get the double jointed knees right here. This lower knee joint is stiff. Let's see if oh, there we go. So, yeah, that bends in all the way, and then ankles do move down. They do move up, and he has beautiful ankle pivot. Now to measure out these two figures along with that spot accessory, you can see the accessory goes up to around 5.5 inches tall, and then the spot right here is a little over 6.5 inches, and Peter B. Parker, it looks like he's just under the 6.5 inch mark. Then for your Peter B. Parker figure comparison, we have the Mafex figure, we have the Into the Spider-Verse Marvel Legends figure, and then there's the basic figure. Again, the plastic looking too similar to this one right over here. And I did pre-order that Sentinel Peter Parker figure, but I don't know when that's coming in, or if I'm ever going to get it. But yeah, I really like this Mafex one here. I'm still on the fence with that one, even though I pre-ordered it, so we'll see. And then to compare the two figures, next to some Into the Spider-Verse figures, we have Prowler and we have Spider-Man Noir. Then here's Peter B. Parker and the Spot figures next to the other figures from the wave that I've already reviewed so far. We have Miles, we have Gwen, we have Spider-Man 2099, we have Spider-Woman, and we have Cyborg Spider-Woman. Then here's the Peter B. Parker and Spot figures next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Inner Letdown Spider-Man. Look at you, all skinny legs and skinny arms over there. There's no way you could hurt me. Whoa! Whoa! Ow. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, show some love by simply clicking that like button. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And I appreciate you guys watching. Showing your love that way means a lot as well. So thank you. Really appreciate it. And these two figures right here, I actually do appreciate more than I thought I was going to. I can't tell you guys anything but how I actually feel about these things, and they both impressed me a little bit. Of course, there's still shortcomings here. I mean, with the Spot figure, more than anything else, it's the design. I just wish we had a classic comic Spot figure. But this right here, it doesn't look too awful, and it's pretty posable. Like, I didn't feel like anything was going to break super easy on me. I still put a bit of care into moving the joints around, but nothing too crazy. Like, it feels like a pretty durable figure, especially with how skinny those limbs are. So that did impress me, but it's just not my preference for the design. However, there are things about it that I just like more than I thought I was going to. Same thing with the Peter B. Parker. I didn't expect to have as much fun posing it around as I did. It's actually a pretty decent Spider-Man figure. It's just too bad that from the waist down, we got the hockey pants. So I just really wish Hasbro could give us a regular Peter B. Parker with the full-on suit. That would have been nice, you know what I mean? That would have made me like this a little bit more. The sculpt looks a little bit weird in the mid-torso section, you know. I wish we had cobweb pattern. The color red frustrates me, so there are things about it that could have just been done a whole lot better. But at the price point around 25 bucks, again, it just does feel short. They don't come with Build-A-Figure pieces, so that still bothers me. I'm gonna give both of these figures a Sud rating of...
It's not so bad.
And I'd like to know what you guys think, so please let me know in the comments section below. Do you have these? How do you feel about them? I'm really curious to know what the people say that actually have them in hand, how they feel about it. So let me know in the comments section below, either way. And if you want to see the latest in action figure news, you can find it all over at toynewseye.com. And if you want to stay in touch with me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and all whatnot. We got the giveaway this Thursday, and I will catch you guys later. Peace!
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.